Mizumoto, and I'm a musician. I started the piano when I was 5 years old, and when I was 12, I picked up the cello. I graduated in May of 2016 from the Thornton School of Music at the University of Southern California, where I studied under Norman Krieger. I was specially nominated into the Pi Kappa Lambda, which is a special music honor society. I love to perform. I've gone around the world doing a lot of performances, including Russia, China, Austria, and locally too. I've performed at the Hollywood Ford Amphitheater, Segerstrom Hall, Walt Disney Concert Hall, and even Paramount Picture Studios, believe it or not. I've been influenced by a lot of really great artists and performers. Morton Lauritsen, Stuart Gordon, just to name a few. But I would say one of my favorite ones and one of the most thrilling experiences that I've had was meeting Van Cliburn. When I was 12, I traveled to Fort Worth, Texas with my family to go watch the International Van Cliburn Piano Competition. I remember just having watched the semifinalists getting announced, and I was leaving with my family, and we got lost, and we accidentally went out the wrong exit, and turned out to be a blessing in disguise, actually, because we ran into Van Cliburn himself. He was such a nice guy. He took a picture with us. He showed us the gigantic size of his hands. He signed my program, which I keep with me to this day. You can see it says Van Cliburn on it. I have a really good grasp of not only the performance aspect of learning to play the piano, but also the scholastic areas as well. I've taught a lot of music history, a lot of music theory. I've helped several of my students do really well in the Royal Conservatory of Music exam program, scoring in the 90s. I'm also adept at ear training and solfege. A lot of students will specifically ask for me because they want a teacher that can teach them in solfege. I've done my fair share of some easy music tech. I dabble in the Sibelius music program, and I like to make little arrangements for my students of pieces that they want to play but I can't find the music for. I'm really interested in the music history part of learning to play the piano because I feel like there's so much about music history that helps us to understand what the composers were thinking about or what they were trying to convey in their music. And I think having a deeper understanding of not only the composer but of their time period really helps to develop that character in our music. I've been teaching for about 5 years. I teach privately at my own studio, and I've also taught in Music Academy out in Torrance. I've also helped to orchestrate some summer camps at my old university. They put me in charge of collaborative music in that program, and I had worked with the choir director, and we actually did an arrangement of Michael Jackson's The Man in the Mirror, where I had a couple of pianists playing the chords for that, and that was a lot of fun. My favorite type of music is chamber music and collaborative music. I think some of the best music written is for trios and quartets, like Brahms' B major piano trio, Shostakovich's string quartets, all of them, they're all amazing. But apart from the repertoire, I also really enjoy the social aspect of chamber music. And I love the shared experience, and I love being able to create music together. I really enjoyed the open house. I think you have a fantastic building, a wonderful facility, but more importantly, I was really glad to have been able to meet the wonderful staff, faculty, and educators. I would love to be a part of this community and be able to connect with people that share the same love and passion for music as I do. Thank you for your consideration.